Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's do this. We're going to go around the world from Aries to Pisces and see what's happening for the week of the 24th of February. Timestampers, you guys rock. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you. All right, let's go. Aries. Wow, look at this. You could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is inherit. You're going to get like a message of, yeah, you're like, congrats. You just received your inheritance. You're making money hand over fist. Hello. I love that. Your earnings, you're saving, you're diversifying, you're using your skills, your innate talents that you've been given by spirit. You're really in the zone of being really happy. You're in the zone. You're making money. You're saving money. You're emotionally really happy. Very content here. Oh my gosh. Some of you have mermaid tattoos, and or something about mermaids is important. Someone could be coming to tell you that the loan got cleared, the money's in the bank. You could get a new job that you're like, oh my God, I got the job. If you're collabing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, then you're collabing with them and talking about the future and certain potential opportunities for the future. Like, what should we do? Maybe you're collabing with someone and saying, okay, so, what do you think, right? About some ideas, throwing ideas around, brainstorming. Of course, if you're brainstorming with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's like the best right here because they're great idea, and Virgo as well. Really good at ideas. If you're asking someone, what do you think I should do about this or that? Getting advice. Great. That's a great thing to do. Maybe you want to inform someone that you came into, not money, but that you're starting a new project, business, you're writing a business plan. I love this. You're starting all new. This is a 10. This is like winning the lottery too, but I do not purport, gambling or any of that, but you could win money. Also, you could be ready emotionally to start over and to make a full-on commitment here. It's like, I want the real deal. And someone, you and or someone coming in saying, okay, I'm ready now. I'm emotionally ready. I'm definitely financially ready. I'm secure. I'm rebuilding. I love it. Okay, I heard rebuilding. Someone's building from a home from the ground up. I heard that. Someone could be using their money and traveling and going to the beach. It's like beach time. It's not literally here yet, but I mean, you could be planning a trip. You could be planning a trip. Could be in October. You're starting a new business. You're starting a new life. Everything's just really good right now, Aries. You're feeling really good. You have been gathering some information or getting knowledge about what you want to do. And it has to do with water, being around water perhaps, the ocean, the water and the pollution and getting involved in that. Maybe you're getting on, you're on a committee or a board with regards to the health of drinking water. Because you know that everyone is talking about how polluted some of our waters are, right? So you may be getting onto a board, which is fabulous, and learning about it and sharing that knowledge with others. Maybe that's your job, right? Okay, this is beautiful. I'll take one card, just one, for Aries, because it's so good. Look at that. It's all new. It's like, this could be a family, right? A family inheritance, leaving your legacy, leaving your, not only your legacy, but your business, maybe, to putting paperwork together like a will and testament of what your child that gets everything, all that kind of thing. Maybe you have one or two children and you want to, maybe you're revisiting your, a will, and you're meeting up with your lawyer, family lawyer. Yeah. You may be signing documents of your beneficiary. Could be a property and or land that you're getting money from, right? And papers need to be signed, and all this stuff needs to go through, and it really looks good. You're happy about it. I love that. Okay, excellent. Let me know in the comments for sure. Like and subscribe. I mean, everybody is talking about the algorithms on YouTube, and if you don't like, share, and subscribe, it doesn't help us. So please do that with all of your readers that you watch. It really does help not only me, but everyone else that you really love to watch. Okay? All right. Taurus. Taurus, new beginnings. That feels right with everyone, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Funny that Judgment came out here and Aries had it, right? Reversed. So if you, Taurus, if you had been or were with an Aries, that's history. That's history. I feel some of you got divorced. Some of you are no longer interested in going back. If you do want to go, see, it's interesting. The dynamic's really interesting here. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, or an Aries, only because I'm saying that, only because they have the Judgment card reversed. So it's just a heads up. Now, if you are dealing with going back to someone that you're divorced from or separated from, or Aries, I did say Aries. That wasn't by chance. That just happened. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sorry, I had to focus. And you may be wanting to go back and start again. Some of you want a new beginning and going back. Okay, sorry. I got it mixed up. See, I feel like there's a very uncertain feeling of, do I want to go back to someone or do I want to start over anew with someone new? Sorry. And that's where this confusion is, where you're really, the uncertainty as to whether or not you want to go back to someone or move on. and or, you know, you may be gathering together with friends and family and asking them for help. Because look at, you may be asking spirit, but look at this. This is the feminine and that's the masculine. And they do look very similar. And that's what spirit's pointing out. You may definitely be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And you're asking, they could be like your bestie. And you're asking for help. You know, should I stay or should I go? You know, sorry, I'm really parched. You know, you're balancing, you're weighing out your options. You really are. Look, really balancing out what you really want to do. But I'm going to tell you, Taurus, if it is about going back to someone, I'm just going to ask you, where's your heart here? Because this is all like logic, you know? You're logically trying to maybe convince yourself, for some of you, trying to go, you're going back and forth, and it's your ego that's smack in the center saying, you know, convincing you to do it or not. Some of you are uncertain how to go back to someone, and what do I say? How do I go back, and what will I say? And maybe you're worried, like, oh, I'm like really worried. How are they going to react? It might be a minute that you have talked to this person. Okay, Taurus, one card. Okay, so yeah, you want to collab with them again. You want to get back together. You may want to offer up a job. This could be a boss. You may want to go back to a job, and this is your boss. And now you have like a solid plan, and you have ideas that you want to share about how to do this, how to collab. There's 3 people here. Some of you have decided to, and I'm going to say it, some of you have put your heart, you're not looking at the heart of the matter, you're looking more strategically. It's like, if this is a business plan, or if this is like a contract, and it has to do with money, you know, and people surrounding the contract, and the truth, and believing others in what they may be promising with this business, with this job. You know what I mean? There's a lot of circling and going over the same old ground just to ensure that what you're hearing is actually going to happen, or you may need something documented, because it could be a prenup. Okay, I'm hearing prenup. If it is divorce papers, then you're going through the motion of the business, splitting the assets. What's fair and what's just, right? If it is a divorce, sorry. And if you want to get back together with someone, you know, Taurus, I'm just going to say that you really need to pull your feelings into this decision, because you're really using just your mental, like, what's the smart way to do it? What's the strategic way? What's the logical way? Instead of, what's my heart want? So it's kind of like the heart just took a back seat to the logic of it all. And I'm not sure that that's a good way to make a decision based upon, you know, going back to a job or someone in love. You know what I mean? So you may really need to take time. I would take, you know, the next 3 weeks to really get to the heart of the matter instead of, you know, just leaving it all up to stats and facts. And I'm not saying, it depends on what you're, you know, what you're thinking about going back to, because statistically, if it is, you know, let's just say I'm hearing like a marketing plan, a marketing, you know, marketing something to the public. And you need stats and figures for let's say a business plan. Totally get that. Okay? But when it comes to love, and if you do have certain ways that you're wanting to address coming back around to someone, that needs a lot more than just logic. That's going to take a lot of heart. I'm going to take one more card. Let me put this back. I want one more card for Taurus, please. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say it. This is a lawyer. And if there was a third party, someone's out. If it's not a third party physical person, let's say, because I kind of feel that it's actually colleagues in a workplace. And maybe they're not pulling their weight. And maybe you're, oh, 3 strikes, you're out. I think that you may be writing people at your workplace without them knowing, or with them knowing. Like, you know, you haven't fulfilled, you know how the reviews come around, right? There's reviews, and someone's getting a review based upon their performance, and they're getting, you know, you're telling someone, because you're the boss, you're telling someone, listen, I'm going to write you up for this and that, but if you can prove to me, because time and time again, you have proven maybe they're not meeting their quota or whatever. So it is about stats and figures and paperwork and reading the fine print. And I'm also saying terms and conditions. Okay. I know there was a lot to unpack, but maybe there is a lot to unpack in that, Taurus. So really do your research. Maybe someone's looking at your books and they should not be. I just heard someone, you went on vacation or you're taking care of business elsewhere and you put someone in charge and they're like finagling the books and or looking at the books and or contracts, maybe looking at, oh God, looking at how much people make. Okay, there's a lot there. I think you entrusted someone that's not to be trusted for some of you. And now you may need a lawyer for it. Okay, that was a lot. All right, Gemini. Gemini, now this just came out. Let's take another one for the judgment because, okay, this could be about child support. Some of you, a child's education. Okay, I got 2 more. Okay. I feel that you're going to start sticking up for yourself about what you rightfully deserve, right? I also feel that you're putting pen to paper and royalties are coming in. Even if they're slow, they're coming in. If someone is coming back from the past, Gemini, then the conversation needs to take place. There needs to be a conversation about, I was going to say everything, but no. I feel a convo needs to be taken place about the direction and longevity of a relationship, because I don't see any cups here. So I feel that someone just wants to talk about, they could be talking about their feelings, but they withheld feelings for a reason. Maybe that's what they're telling you. I wasn't ready. I was holding back information, but now I want to share this information with you. Someone could say, I heard it from the grapevine that you may be, what's that song? I heard it from the grapevine that you may be dating someone. I don't know. There's a song about, I heard that you were dating someone. I don't know. I heard that. And it's not going to be for, obviously, for all Geminis, right? If you guys are really, okay, if you're doing anything passive income, or maybe you're looking into passive income ideas, you may be just swirling that around, maybe thinking that might not be a bad idea. Or investing. I'm also hearing like crypto, right? Doing, investing, diversifying your portfolio. You're leveling up. This is a level up. Look at masculine and feminine are naked. So this is getting to the bottom of whatever financial or new beginnings or your, whatever, royalties, payments received, services rendered. Getting paid for what you really, for needing to get paid for what you're worth. Some of you may get an offer of an old job or from an old job, or someone from an old job. Let me just get one for Gemini. Oh, they gave me two. Someone's missing you and wants to probably come back and say, hey, why don't we get together again, catch up, let's have a convo. Someone wants to maybe say, let's have coffee together, or let's have a drink, let's talk. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? And just inquiring minds want to know. That could be. Someone could have leveled up because you have the masculine and the feminine here, right? Someone's probably watching and waiting for the right time to talk to the Gemini, because whomever it is knows that, if you're going to approach a Gemini, you should really know what you're going to say and really needs to speak from your heart, for sure. Okay? Whatever that means to you guys. All right, Cancers. Cancers, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. So you've been like kind of holding back, not telling anybody that maybe there's a new love coming in, or you may have had a choice of maybe 3 options and you've chosen, well, for many, you've chosen this new love that's coming in, and you're not telling anybody that you're interested. Maybe there's been a little attraction from someone coming in, and you're just going to keep it to yourself, which is not a bad idea. And also, Cancers, if you are starting something or getting ready to do you know, you're working hard, or you're saving your money, you know, you're really working on yourselves, you're putting money away. You could be getting ready to branch out or launch an idea that you're going to put all the money into your savings or investing in. I feel like you're investing also in yourself. I love this because the 4 and the 3 is 7. So Spirit is saying you're really working hard on yourself. And this is Capricorn, you know, so this is like you have been really serious. Ooh, you don't want to tell. You have been really serious about working hard and working hard on yourself, and you've been really not sharing it. You haven't been sharing like the work or what you've been going through. And that's not a bad thing. And if it is about money, then even better, only because you're not sharing is what I meant. We don't, you know, the inner journey, the journey of our soul is not one that we, you know, broadcast out to the world. We don't. The inner journey is where we keep to ourselves about, you know, the lessons that we've learned, the hardships that we've gone through, the people that you've had to let go, and or the jobs. You've been working hard on yourself, and really it's beautiful because you know, and you don't need your ego to tell you so. You're feeling really proud of yourself, and you should be. And you're really happy that if you're saving money, you're really happy that you're able to, you know, save some money, investments. You could be diversifying. Cancers. Yeah, because you have been under the weather. Some of you may be physically under the weather, so you had to take a minute. But your finances are changing. And it's also a self-esteem issue. It's like, I feel so good about myself now because I'm working towards, yeah. Okay, I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know that and let it show. So you're coming out of your shell. You may have been in, you know, this sanctuary of the last, I don't know, 5 weeks, maybe 5 months of working on yourself. And also, I'm hearing challenging yourself to not do the same things that you did before, to not fall into the same ruts, so to speak. Some of you are saving. You have a nice, amount saved. And you know, sometimes it's not so much about the money. The money is the energy, and the energy is about love. So you're changing, you've become enlightened on your journey, Cancers. This is beautiful. You've become enlightened on your journey that money is just energy, and that to give energy, love, brings in the money effortlessly. It's like, you know, some people, I'm not going to say all, but, you know, when it's time to pay bills, right? Some have it automatic, you know, whatever, deduction, whatever, your bills. But then you look at your month to month or whatever, and you're like, a lot of people are like, oh shit, that sucks. You know, I'm still paying out more than I make, or I have to find other avenues, and I blah, blah, blah. And this whole thing becomes it's like you got to that point where you decided that you're going to utilize the energy of money in every aspect of money. And you're going to change it up by looking at it from a different viewpoint, now coming to the realization that if you give love to every check that you write or every bill that's paid, if you say, oh my God, thank you for this money, that I'm able to pay my bills. Thank you for this, so I'm able to do that. That's where your whole trajectory changes completely. And now you have this like beautiful hidden secret of, I'm no longer going to ever feel like this because I've learned that the energy of money is all about love. Because it's a piece of paper. Money is paper. But if you've been working on yourself and you're challenging yourself and learning about yourself and learning about how that plays out, it's on the horizon. It's money on the lower spectrum, and there's heart at the heart of the horizon is all above the horizon of the heartfelt and all love. And if we can merge the two onto the horizon of, I love my bills. I love that I have the money to do the things that I want and where I go, and the job, I love my job. It is all a realization of loving yourself and now understanding that if you love that energy of finances and money, to have the money to utilize on your bills and your work and your job. Thank God I have a job. Thank God I can do passive income. There's a plethora on TikTok and YouTube of ways that you can earn extra money. I mean, there are ways to do that. Not all of them are, not all of them, you may not be interested in all of them, but seriously, Cancers, you're coming out of your shell because you're learning how to utilize the energy of love in your love for yourself and in love with the ability not to give it any negative energy of your finances and your job. Okay, that was a lot, but that was really good. Comment below. That was awesome. Okay, who's next? Leo. Leo's feeling victorious, and that was your card, with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Leo, you might have solidified, Leo, you might have solidified some sort of an agreement with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The agreement could be something that has to do with, oh, let's invest together. You may be partnering. You have a partner, a spouse or whatever. Your spouse and you are putting your heads together and coming up with a plan to, okay, so what's the future look like? Where do we want to live? Where do we want to move to? Can you do some research? I'll do some research. I'm parched. Who wants to move where? The backdrop here looks like Arizona. Maybe some of you live in Arizona, but I feel like you're putting a real solid plan in place for the future. We don't, retirement, it may be retirement, or someone may want to go back to school. Maybe someone's getting an education, going back to school, getting, some sort of a job that they really love to do or want to do. It's interesting because you end up doing a job that you want to do later in life, You go to college, and after college, you're like, oh my God, I have to make money, I have to get a house, and you get whatever, all of that American dream, so to speak, right? And then later, you realize that what makes you really happy is not just the success of the title and of how much earnings, but it's more about doing what you love and being emotionally happy with what you love and whatever you're on. You could be on a board. You could be really excited because some money that you didn't expect is coming in. I mean, I'm thinking those tax returns are coming. There's checks coming in. There's a lot of stuff coming in. And even though it's slow, maybe it's not a lot, it's still coming in. And I also feel that there's two people planning for their future and looking into where they want to live. What is the best place for like taxes? Where's the best place to retire? Yeah, Leos. Yeah, you're telling me. Some of you are really, I'm hearing, putting your money where your mouth is, saying, you know what? I'm tired of paying all this money where I live. I'm tired of paying exorbitant amounts of money on, on stuff. And, everything costs a lot of money. So I feel like you're really driven by, you're really happy because you're driven by the fact that whatever money you have, you know how to really put it to good use. You do. And your spouse does, or whoever you're with. Yeah. You're planning on moving. I'd say maybe the summer. It could be a plan of a trip. Like maybe, let's just say your kids live in Arizona. Just use Arizona because this looks like Arizona in the backdrop, right? The desert. Could be going to Sedona. All right. So your kids live in Arizona, let's just say. And you're planning a trip in June to go visit them. And then suddenly you're like, oh, you tell your spouse, I wouldn't mind. Why don't we look into some real estate in, Arizona? What do you think? So you start getting online, you start asking, you obviously are looking at areas in and around Arizona. There's many places that you can live and really be happy and not spend a shitload on taxes, just like, I can attest to LA. I mean, hello. All those people that left Los Angeles in the last 3 to 5 years, it's been like crazy. I mean, I know we Californians love when people leave. I'm not happy about it, but I'm really happy that I don't pay those astronomical taxes. So anyway, and now with the fires and stuff, so maybe it's that kind of thing where you're like, listen, there's too much water, under the bridge. Let's make a new plan to go somewhere and maybe be closer with the kids, the grandkids, whatever, And it could even mean in the same state, because there are places in California where you could probably pull it off, way, way out there, probably in the desert, right? Not Palm Desert. Anyway, all right, Virgo. Seriously, Virgo. You may be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What are you thinking about? You're making a decision. You're thinking about your relationship with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius right here. Are you leveling up? How are we really feeling? Because this is why I took 4 cards, by the way. Because when the Palace comes out in any deck, in this deck, I should say, I always take an extra card. So I feel like you're really in your subconscious, mind and heart. about where a love is going. Maybe you're thinking about divorce. I'm sorry, but here it is. You could be, or someone's thinking about getting a divorce and moving out, moving up, leaving a marriage. Someone may not even see it coming. That sucks, right? Someone might have been planning on getting divorced and going toward an Aries. You know, Virgo, it's all up to you, but you got to weigh the pros and cons, and that's what you're doing. See? You're weighing the pros and cons, and I'm going to tell you right now why this came out. I feel that your trust, the trust in yourself and loyalty to your family is more important, and I feel that the decision you're going to make is not to get divorced, even though it's very apparent that you may be weighing your options. I don't know, divorce came out really big time here for me. Wow, it has. So I feel if you're with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they may be thinking about it. They may be looking elsewhere. I'm not saying all of you are married, no. But Virgos, if you're dating a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, someone's weighing their options as to whether or not, and they're confused. They don't know what to do. You've come to maybe a point in your life where, or someone has, where maybe you've been with this person a long time. We have 10 of Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you, I hate to say this, but I hear it. I'm so sorry, Virgo. But it's cheaper to keep her. I'm sorry. Some of you may feel like getting a divorce would really hurt your bank account, and you know it would. I'm sorry, but if you've been with someone for over 10 years, if not longer, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is here full force. If you're Virgo, if your rising and or moon is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, then it's you. Being single again, I'm telling you. Some of you want to be single and out there dating. Some of you are getting divorced and you want someone who's single. Maybe there's someone you have your eye on. I had to get all these cards to get the whole picture here. I do feel that someone's ready to flee and someone doesn't see it coming, or you don't. I know that was so like, holy crap. What kind of a read was that? Let me know in the comments, please. It doesn't apply to everyone all the time, right? We know that, sorry. We know that. It doesn't. You know. But even if you're dating someone and you've been dating them for a while, you're like, you may just say, you know what? I kind of want to be single again. Not that, you know what I mean. You've been loyal and trustworthy, and it's been like 10 years or 10 months, and, you know, you're like, I don't know if I want to stick around here anymore. Okay, or the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is thinking that. All right, Libra, next. Libra, look at that, 9 of Pentacles. That is crazy, right? You just had that 9 of Pentacles in Virgo, and that's Virgo's card, so. All right, Libra, what's going on here? Oh my God, look at this, Libra. I love this, right? We're in the money. Hello, money's coming in. It could be a sale of a home, a property. This could also mean someone's ready to get hitched, make the commitment. If you're looking for a commitment, if you are with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we're talking this is serious. This is a serious new beginning. This is a 10, right? You went from 9 to 10. Hello. This is a new beginning, a commitment, longevity, new foundation, new start. Oh my God. You're finally, if this is finances and it's coming in from like a property or an inheritance or something like that, this is bringing you what? Peace of mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that. I really love that. And who doesn't, right? We have Pisces and we have Virgo here. We also have, if it is about commitment and loyalty, we do have someone coming in who is stable, grounded, very secure in who they are, as well as emotionally stable, which is, important. I'm telling you right now. I mean, literally, that Virgo had this. So it could be a Virgo. But it's definitely an earth sign. And if it's not a person, it is receiving an inheritance from a property, from a home, a property home, an inheritance home, something like that. Money's coming to you, Libra. Wow. Oh my God, yes. This could be a lawyer that's calling you up to say, okay, we're ready. This could be you. And you finally, like, you hit the jackpot. I don't even know what to say. You did. And it took every strength of your resolve to just chill, sit back. That's what happened. You've been sitting back and waiting and wondering if this was going to happen, if this was going to come through. And now it's coming through. Yay, I love it. We have 8, 9, and 10. And 10 twice. So it's double of what maybe you thought. Maybe you thought you were just going to get X amount, but I don't know, the market's really good or the inheritance is really great. The money you're getting is more than you thought and or think. Wow. All right, Libra. Somehow that truly does allow us because you've been patient, it allows us to sit back, and not that you haven't worked hard for it, because you have. If that's working hard, if that's something of an income that you're getting for job services rendered, and you deserve it. I mean, without question. Maybe you work out of your home and you are finally seeing the fruits of your labor. Thank God. Okay. Scorpios. Scorpios. 2 of Pentacles. The Wheel. Let's start it all over again. There's your card. So some of you Scorpios are thinking about, you know what? I may just like head out. I may take off. I may travel the world. I may actually be traveling. I may decide to travel within the next 2 months. I'm thinking about it. I've gone through a lot. I need a vacation. Some of you may be really needing a vacation. Some of you, an ending really has solidified your desire to choose you now. You know, you've been through the death and somewhat of a rebirth here, as well as a rebirth here with the Fool, who has no ego. He has no face. So some of you have been through, you know, the ringer, so to speak, in terms of, you know, the last, you know, a relationship, a final ending. It's like finality of a relationship, and really deciding to open your arms to receive this blessings of spirit in terms of maybe just taking your savings and traveling the world, or going to Europe or Asia or wherever you want to go. The four corners of the universe, right? Yeah, you have been through it. Whatever ending happened has really made you think about what's the most important thing in your life now, what you want. It's a new beginning. It's a new start. Some of you have a globe at home, and you're just going to, swipe that globe and point to wherever your next destination is. And that's fun to do. I did that with my daughter. It was great. Although we didn't stay long. We didn't. And I'm not telling you where it landed, but we ended up somewhere else. It was for my birthday. It was great. Anyway, that may be something that you do, and it's really fun. But then you're like, wow, what, You have to be spontaneous. Scorpio, it's time to be spontaneous and do the things that you want to do, because you've been through the Death and the World card. And that is 2 endings. You've been through 2 major endings. And this is, for many of you, the dark night of the soul. So why not? Oh my God. Oh my God. The World twice. So you're definitely planning on a whole new start, a new beginning. You're really like, your new beginning is set in stone. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but I feel it. Some of you really are traveling. It's time to go. You've been pondering it for 2 months or last 2 weeks, but you're going. Yep, you're going, because this isn't working. Your happy place, the things that you thought would make you happy haven't. The people that you've ended it with, a relationship, whatever, that didn't happen. That's the end. And now it's time for you to take your life on a new trajectory. So you're gone. You're leaving. You're leaving. You're leaving it all behind. If it's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, this could be a partnership in business also. Or these could be the 2 endings. One could be business and the other could be personal. And you're like, there's no job here anymore. There's no work. And there's no love. We're done. I mean, this is like cleaning house. You're done. Wow, you're done. You're done. And that boat means I'm out of here. Some of you are taking off for good and saying, see you later, right? What is it? Hasta la vista, baby. I mean, that is the only way to go. When life just closes doors on you and it doesn't open them back up, I mean, that is the way, That's the way. What is that? That's the way of the world. That's the way. Oh, what's that song? Oh, man, I can hear it. That's the way it goes. That's the way. All right, you know what I'm saying, I think. Saggies, what's going on? Saggies. All right, Saggies, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? It's kind of like a fresh new start. I feel, Saggies, that you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you have been investing your time and energy in. And it's someone who's in like a group. You're like in a friendship group. Sorry. And someone wants to get to know you. They're asking about your emotions, your history. They're asking about what makes you happy, what makes your heart warm and fuzzy. It's like, you know, what do you like to do on a rainy day? You know, do you like to hold hands? It's that kind of thing. So you're getting to know maybe a new relationship, and you're getting to know all aspects of them from the point of what they do for a living. Do they love their job? Do you have, you know, how did this, your friendship circle, you know, do you have the same friends or business colleagues? They want to know all about you, Saggy. This could be a new relationship just starting. And they want to know everything about you. And you them. It is a two-way street. I love this. And they're ready to open up. They are opening up. They want to know your aspirations, your vision for the future. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, look at that. The vision for the future. Absolutely. They want to know, what is your plan? What do you want? What do you love to do? And nothing about, like, it's not so much, there's no hesitation in the convo. There's no, like, stumbling over your words. You're having a real smooth connection with someone. It could be a new love interest. And you're both learning, excuse me, and sharing stories. Some of you could be sharing some stories about, you know, how your heart has been hurt in the past, a past relationship, but you don't want to go into too deep depth of details about that. You know, that's always a red flag. So it's time to get to know someone, Saggies. Yay, I love that. It's time to get to know someone. And also, if you have been, oh my gosh, if you have been in a relationship, Saggies, you're opening up your hearts to that person. Your heart's opening up. It's, you know, you're really being, not that you're not, you are the truth teller. You are. Saggies are truth tellers, just like the air signs. But you're opening up your hearts together to reacquaint yourselves, if you will. I love that. Okay. Capricorn, what's going on, Capricorn? What's happening? What are we walking away from? Some of you want to move. Some of you are secretly looking into moving on, moving home. Someone could have left a relationship. You kind of, either you saw it coming, you knew it was coming, it was happening. Excuse me. Let's see what the Palace, hold on, I want to get one more on the Palace of Wands. So Spirit's saying you should really take a minute and get into your feels here, because you have two full moons. So maybe on the next, I don't know if that's a moon. That looks like a moon, the red moon. I think you have to really get into your feminine. You have to get into your feminine side and really focus on using your intuition. Capricorn, you got to use your intuition. Yeah. You're working hard towards utilizing your intuition, or working hard at home. At your home, maybe you're upgrading and wanting to sell. Yeah, you're definitely, it's time to take risks, right? Risky business, right? Tom Cruise. Some of you could be named Tom. I feel like you're really looking for a new start. a new home, a new beginning, and you're going to use your intuition about how you're feeling about like going back into the dating scene, maybe finding a new job again. I feel like you're ready to date. I really feel that strongly. Yeah, I feel that you're attracted to someone. Maybe you're attracted to someone on social media and you're watching their page, looking at their stuff. You may even be, you know, getting research, doing like a search on someone. Not in a bad way, but you need to be safe, right? I feel you're going through much transformation after you've left, or a Pisces perhaps has left your life. Maybe there's a breakup here that you didn't see coming, or you did see coming. You have 3 full moons, and that's massive endings. You may have children or animals with this person. Could be cats. You have cats. You may love you may have loved going to see Cats in the theater. I don't think that's coming back anytime soon, quite frankly. But anyway, it was a good musical. Okay, let me get more on. Some of you have kids that play soccer. Yeah, you're really thinking, I'm ready to date. You may be worried about dating or a little skeptical about, the dating scene and what's happening. And as you're sitting there being hopeful and pondering, the dating scene again, I feel as if you're ready to date. Oh my God. You may think someone's really exceptionally good looking. Their energy is really vibing with you. You see them as the star, or they see you as the star. You have a lot in common and you don't know it yet. With the stars and the moon. The moon is big. And so are the stars, actually. Somehow, this next full moon, and I'm not sure what the date is, the next full moon, obviously in March, is going to propel you to actually go for it. I feel like you're going to go for it. Could be 4 to 6 weeks. Within the next 4 to 6 weeks, you may just go for it. You're dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, maybe Libra. You're also dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're all here. Okay? Wow. Let me know. That's beautiful. I think there's been enough time. I feel you've had enough time to, to be single, so to speak. And maybe it's time. Someone has piqued your interest. Hallelujah, right? I mean, why not? Really? Everyone has doubts, and unfortunately the energy of so many right now is the comfort of their own home and the comfort of being alone and being independent. And as nice as that is, there's a lot to be said for companionship. And the sad part, the spoiler, is that so many singles out there have gotten so used to being single. Aquarius. Ooh, love. Love offer. I love it. Ooh, some of you are waiting. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Some of you are waiting to get that offer of marriage and or engagement. Some of you are really hoping someone pops the question. I mean, that's the first thing after I saw the page with the knight, that's like, we're leveling up. We're getting serious. This is happening. Wow. Aquarius. Getting married, getting engaged. Someone's absolutely raising the bar on a relationship. Maybe it's not, I don't feel there's talks about it. I feel that it's just going to happen. I do. Aquarius. Wow. Yeah, there's no talking. Your heart has made the decision, and or theirs, right? You're not going to see it coming. Even though, kind of like, okay, so here's the thing. Some of you in the backdrop of your headspace, because you've been dating someone for a minute, right? You're very happy, very content with this person. It's a great union, right? And there has been some talks of, the future and maybe moving in together and enjoying each other, taking it to the next level, right? Which is here, right? But you're not going to see it coming because someone knows that you're kind of expecting it, so to speak. So it's going to be a total surprise. I'm telling you right now. Yep. Within the next, spoiler alert, next 2 to 3 months. Some of you are 23 and within 8 weeks. Or in August, maybe there's an anniversary that you're sharing in August. Maybe there's a trip that you're planning or they're planning to take you somewhere, or you're going somewhere together, and that's when they're going to do it. That's when they're going to ask you to marry them. Or you're marrying, or what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a solid commitment. Someone's very solid. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo also. Wow. Yay! I think Aquarians deserve, well, everyone deserves, right, to be happy. But the best part is that you're not going to know it. You're not going to see it coming. Someone made a decision already, but they don't want to tell. They're not telling. And I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that I'm talking to. Yay, Aquarius. I want to know. So let us know. All right. Pisces. We always save the best for last, don't we, Pisces? I love that. The devil's reversed. Hallelujah, right? 5 of Swords. Okay, so someone's ego is trying to get the best of them. Some of you are having literally issues maybe with an Aries or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone's trying to, I'm going to say it, don't get upset. I feel someone has gotten out of a toxic relationship. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries. You have gotten out of this relationship with them. They are toxic. Or there's mental issues, mental health issues with someone. It could be a father figure. There could be mental health issues here, like bipolar, ADHD, ADD. Someone's up, someone's down. You never know what to expect. You don't know what to expect from this person. One day they're happy, the next day they're sad. If there's fighting in the house, the fight is over control. Who has more control? We have an Aries and an Aquarius. Look at Aquarius is reversed. Okay, so Aquarius, this is Pisces for you, where an Aquarius is having some, like, not a breakdown, but like a mentally, there's some fighting. Someone's really trying to pull their weight. Someone could have ended a relationship and now they're like beside themselves. Pisces, if you ended or an Aquarius ended it, or an Aries, because there was too much ego going on. Wow. Oh my God. This is the end of a relationship. It's interesting because Aquarius got a proposal and this is the exact opposite. So Pisces, if you're dealing with an Aquarian, a Gemini, an Aries, there's a relationship that's over. There's fighting. Could be fighting in the home. Fighting for control. Jeez. Someone's not paying up. That could be another thing. If you are waiting for money to handle the bills and the house or maybe someone got fired, someone's looking for a job, they need money. Someone might have needed, okay, I'm saying it, I just heard it. Someone could have gone to jail and needs to get bailed out because they had a fight with someone, like in a bar or maybe road rage. Jeez, what's going on here? Wow. Someone, Pisces, you got rid of someone who was really egoic and very controlling. Yeah. They may be still coming at you and they want to fight with you. They want to tell you, all the stuff that they didn't, and they could be very mean about it, just saying. Or it's the other way. They're using their ego to cry and manipulate, emotional manipulation, to get their way, to get back in with you, to get back with you, or you've literally separated yourself from a very toxic relationship and you're meeting someone new. I'm praying that that is the case. Okay. Collective. Thank you all. Please, just be aware. All of the readers, not all, but many readers are getting no algorithms, tossed aside, what have you. It happens. Personally, I don't feel it should be a numbers game. I feel that whatever messages that I send out to you guys is all about helping our soul to evolve. That's what I'm here for. But I do understand that this is for you guys to understand. This is a business, and this is, so many readers are feeling it. So please, whomever you subscribe to, please comment for them and me. Please subscribe and like and share, because it really does help everyone. It's not just about me. 9th house is Sagittarius. So let's do things from now on in a big way. Let's make changes in our lives the way that we see fit through our truth. Because Sag is all about the arrows of truth. Okay? So whatever you do, whatever you want, however you see life, your life, do it with the commitment to yourself, and that is your truth. Loving yourself means doing things you love to do, going places you love to go, eating foods you love to eat that are healthy for you, and staying in your own lane. And that's what this is about. 9th house, Sagittarius. Let's put that target. Let's use that arrow of love for us. Shall we? Have a great week.